daisies. Over here too. There's the ones that came back from last year. Strawberry. That is not a strawberry over. Wouldn't it? There's a boat over there. Do you see that?
Where? A big boat or a little boat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting excited. We have some sunny days. I'm itching to plant some seeds, but it's too early.
Well, now that stuff's kind of starting to come back in the garden, we wanted to get our fence up so we could let the chickens out still so they could go around and forage a little bit, but keep them out of the garden so they wouldn't tear up what's already starting to come up. It's still a little cold in the morning time. On some of our totes up front, we had a little bit of some of the water that was on them was a little icy. So still too early to plant anything, but
it gets a little tempting for sure. We're having some, I don't know, like maybe 7 days of sunny weather, and it makes me want to put down seeds, but I know it's still a little too early. I think the typical time frame in the southeast area is like May 3rd.
So it's still a little bit early for us to plant, but we are going to get the beds ready. We brought in some compost, so we're going to add a little bit of that to each bed, and then turn some stuff over and just bide our time until it's
May 3rd.
until May 3rd. Yeah, even though it's really sunny and we're in the 40s, it's still at night it gets down to like 33 degrees, so it's still too early for us here. We do have a sick chicken that we've been trying to nurse back to health. She's got a impacted crop, and so she's got some like food stuck in her chest area that's just she's not able to digest. I don't think she's got enough like grit that grinds their food up. So we've been picking her up and massaging her a few times a day and giving her some vitamin water. And we let her out today. Hopefully we didn't do a bad thing by letting her out, but we figured if she's been kind of lethargic, you know, not a whole lot of energy, so we figured if we let them out today it would perk her up, and it sure did. She's out here eating little bugs out of the seaweed. So as long as we can keep her drinking water, I think hopefully this will pass, unless it's something she ate that's not digestible. So we'll see. We'll keep you informed. We'd hate to lose. This has been our problem chicken from the get-go. When we first got her, she had, what do they call it, pasty butt?
Yeah, her first name was Pasty Butt.
Her first name was Pasty Butt. And so we had to take a washcloth, and she had basically a bunch of poop stuck to her vent, and it wouldn't allow her to urinate or defecate. So we got her all bandaged up and brought back to Health Den, and she's been a really good chicken. We call her Little Dickie now because she's got a
pompadour look to her.
Her eyes kind of like go down like this, so it looks like she's always mean mugging you. So anyway, she's been a good chicken, so we're trying to keep her alive because She's a, oh goodness, what are those? The white ones.
Delaware.
She's a Delaware, and so those things can live 5 to 7 years and still produce eggs. So we're hoping that we can nurse her back to health. And the cinnamon queens, they're only good for about 3 years, and then you need to replace them, and they're on year 3 now. So probably next year we'll be getting new chickens, and probably calling the cinnamon queens, and unless they're still producing a lot of eggs, but they probably won't be. Anyways, that's just the fact of having chickens. I think we've lost 3 chickens so far since we started doing chickens, and you know, it's just a fact of life that we live a lot longer than most animals do, like our dogs and chickens. And you know, we thought about getting a miniature donkey, but those things live to like 50.
I think at 80.
And so we were like, you know, who would we will this donkey to? Because it would definitely be outliving us. So we decided against getting a little miniature donkey. But the update on the sawmill is I ran into an issue. One of the components got dented during the move. Probably not during the move from Wood Miser to me, but probably me moving things around. I dented the housing for the pull start, and it will not let the thing spin freely. So I took it all apart and I tried to beat it out, but it's just it won't pull. So I ordered a new one. So basically in a couple weeks that should be getting here, and hopefully we can get that thing fired up. It's done, it's set up, it's 100% finished, but
Can't start it.
I dented it. I dented the housing for the pull start, and so now I'm just waiting. Just saw 2 butterflies fly by. There's 2 robins out here that were feeding while the chickens were down there. Our friends Ron and Pam just saw some hummingbirds, so
We got to put out our feeder.
we got to get the feeders out. We also have some rhubarb that Pam gave us last year. It's starting to come back, so we need to put a little fence around the rhubarb just so the chickens and deer don't get into it. Walk down here. There's 4 little robins. There's one. There's 2 over here. There goes the other one. They're all flying off now. It's nice seeing all the birds come back. Well, look who else came to join us. Our little raven friend. There's our little rhubarb. We thought it was dead, but it came back to life. So we're gonna put a little fence around it. Maybe we can get some more over here. We shall see. There we go. That'll work. That'll be just a little temporary fix until we can get a nice, we're going to turn this whole area into a little planting area for like rhubarb and some stuff that grows natural in this environment. That way we don't even have to water it, to just grow. So we've also got a friend who's has this some orchard stuff, so we've got to start planning on where we're going to do our orchard stuff at. It might be, I don't know, we'll have to figure that out, but we're looking forward to it. I think he's got some cherry and apple trees that he's got too many, and he's like, yeah, you can have a couple. So we'll see. We just saw a hummingbird fly by real quick.
They were just talking about him.
So my wife went inside and made up a batch of sugar water. Well, we want to thank you guys for stopping by with us this week. Remember, live free. We'll see you next time.